Hey guys, what's up? So I'm here to talk to you guys about Guts' top 10 most dangerous moments in Berserk. This video was suggested to me by a co-worker, so hey, here you go. I hope you enjoy. So at number 10, it's going to be Guts versus 100 soldiers. Now, when you think about it, 100 soldiers is a lot, and that's a dangerous fight altogether, right? Most people would die from a situation like this. If you play Fortnite, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But Guts was able to do this single-handedly and survive. This is the easiest fight out of all of them. So, you know this list is going to be tough. At number 9, it's going to be Guts versus the Count. Now, yes, the Count is an apostle, and he should probably be high on the list, but hear me out, right? Guts had the main advantage when it came to this battle. In my opinion, this fight wasn't too dangerous, but it was dangerous because he is fighting an apostle. The biggest thing about this fight is that it was interrupted by the God Hand when Guts was about to kill the Count. And I felt that it was the number 9 spot for this one because it wasn't as detrimental as the other fights in this list. At number 8, it's gonna be Guts versus the Kush and Scouts. Now, the reason why this fight is so dangerous is because Guts was fighting Arabian ninjas. These ninja Arabian knights killed a lot of civilians, a lot. And, you know, only Guts was able to fight them single-handedly and fight them and kill them up and stuff like that. At number 7, it's Guts versus the Angels. Now, these angel-like warriors were very dangerous, and they brought Guts on the brink of death. The only reason he really survived this battle is because he, you know, tricked them and everything, and Guts is just a badass. But he was very close to getting killed, and the average person would have been dead at this point. At number 6, it was Guts versus Guts, because this guy breathed fire. He was in a beastly form, and he had Guts pinned because he had civilians at his back. So Guts had to stay in between the civilians and this apostle-like being and fight him. And that situation was so dangerous because any moment Guts could have been torn apart. As a matter of fact, he got hit 1,000 times. So yeah. At number 5 is Guts versus Zod a second time. Now, the reason why this battle is not as dangerous as the other one is because at this point in time, Guts was a more experienced warrior, in my opinion. And although this battle was dangerous, I mean, the average person, again, will be killed instantly. Guts had this handled, you know. He showed some very expert abilities against Zod. And Zod, you know, had to actually transform into his beast form to fight him. And also Griffith was there, so you kind of knew that something was going to interrupt the fight to, you know, to prevent any type of people dying or anything like that. So I don't consider this fight to be too dangerous. So at number 4, this is where things get interesting. It was Guts versus Rosine. Now in this situation, Guts could have literally died 100 times. The average person would have been freaking dead. Guts had to fight against a bunch of insect-like beings that wanted to eat him alive. Not only that, he had to fight against this big moth-like creature, Rosine, and she had the ability to fly at crazy heights and was fast as heck. If it wasn't for Guts' experience battling apostles and actually getting lucky and, you know, taking advantage of certain angles, he would have been dead for sure in this fight. At number 3 is Guts versus Zod for the first time. Now, the reason why this fight is so dangerous is because in this point in the series, Guts did not know about demons and stuff like this. Well, he knew about his inner demons, you know, because he hadn't had sex yet. Anyway, and Donovan. Okay, Donovan is a big black demon if you think about it. You can't. But the whole point is, he didn't know about demons, and Zod was a demon, apostle, scary guy. All he saw was this man who was killing all his soldiers, and fighting him was almost impossible. If it wasn't for him teaming up with Griffith, he would have been dead for sure. At number 2 is Guts versus the Emperor. Now, the reason why this fight is up here so high is because this is the first fight after him donning the Berserker armor that he actually needed it to fight against an apostle-like being. The reason why I said the apostle-like being is because the Emperor was practically a higher level apostle. And if it wasn't for him teaming up with Zod while wearing the armor, Guts would not have had a chance. Think about that for a second. He had to wear the Berserker armor and team up with his mortal enemy to defeat this guy. Now, if that guy is not powerful, I don't know what is. And at number 1, the most dangerous fight in the Berserk series, oh man, Guts versus Rumble. The reason why this fight was so dangerous is because this is the first time Guts needed the Berserker armor. Think about that. He needed an armor to beat this guy. If he didn't do that, he will surely die. That rhymes. Like that? Took me 2 weeks to think of that rhyme for you guys. So yes, you guys, this is my list of the top 10 most dangerous fights. Comment down below and let me know what you think. If you disagree with me, comment below and tell me why. And leave your list. Tell me what are your top 10 most dangerous fights. What are they? This is the Shadow 231. I hope you enjoyed this video, and over and out.